on the road to Lac d'Estaing. Surrounded by mountains, my heart's just singing. You Cirque du Tour avec la vache. Welcome to episode 8 of our cycle tour from Dublin to the Argeles in the French Pyrenees. In this episode, we take on those big mountain peaks. Here we are, two masked bandits, two world explorers at Gare Saint-Jean, the train station at Bordeaux, headed to Pau, and from Pau we ride to Argeles, woo! Pyrenees today. So, fun travels today. We were at this station 4 days ago, and there were no escalators, no lifts on the platforms. Like, great, this is going to be hard to do in the morning when we catch the train to Pau. So, wised up to where the lift was, took the lift downstairs, waited to find where our platform was, and where's our platform? Number one. And what does number one mean? Well, number one means you don't need to take a lift or the stairs anywhere. It's right at the freaking entrance. So we hauled our bikes up for nothing. Anyway, how are you feeling?
All good. Looking forward to getting into the mountains and a brief stop in Bordeaux. Always a fantastic city, but we'll definitely be back.
Yeah, I love Bordeaux. The cobbled streets, the old buildings, just everything. It was a bit weird after 18 months of being away from people to be back in like really packed, busy, crowded streets. But here's a quick view of the train platform, and the next time you'll hear from us will probably be in Pau. Woo!
Votre attention, s'il vous plaît. Attention, les voitures de ce train vont être manœuvrées. Éloignez-vous de la longueur du quai.
We've made it to Les Pyrenees.
The Pyrenees, back in the mountains.
Back in the mountains we are.
You can only see faintly in the distance, but arrived at Pau.
We the Gave de Pau.
A slight mountain chill in the air, but beautiful day again.
Train station and some fresh Pyrenees mountain water. Les Fleurs. Pau city, I believe, is up there. Funicular to take you somewhere up high is over there. But wow. So we have 50 something kilometres to get to Argeles, which will feel like a second home. Wow, for quite some time didn't think we'd ever get here. Still sort of don't quite believe it, and I feel a bit weird today, but wow.
We're here.
We're here. We need to find a boulangerie because we're also very hungry.
Yeah.
Early train from Bordeaux and no breakfast. But anyway, on y va, Argeles! Woo! Great news. Rolled out maybe a few hundred metres from the train station and found a boulangerie, and wow, first baguette that we've had with Bayonne ham, jambon et Bayonne, et fromage de brebis. So, cheese and ham from the Pyrenees. This is the bomb. I'm in heaven. Have a look at this. That's the good stuff. They say back in Australia, Trey Bonza. We are over halfway?
Yes.
Or around halfway, because we've taken a different route. somewhere
halfway-ish.
Halfway-ish to Argeles. We veered off our route and onto the Voie Verte 81, otherwise known as Route 81 on the Voie Verte. That's how English people would say it.
Yeah.
We're in a lovely little village called St. Peter Begor, which is interesting for us because a few months ago we were looking at property here. So this is the Gave de Pau, which flows all the way down through to Pau, which is where we left off. Beautiful bridge, but look at that. Oh my goodness. Your heart leaps when you see it. Just the most freshest, purest, clean mountain water. Always reminds me of the Pyrenees in this area. It's a bit of a head spin to be riding and seeing mountains all around again. Mainly because, not just because of lockdown and not getting here, but living in Dublin, I think it's probably the first time we've actually seen high mountains for years, which is bizarre. But I'll peek through here and show you. There's the bikes resting here. Great little spot. The Rue de Martinet, St. Peter Begor, and then yeah, there's mountains all around, and obviously there's a few buildings in the way, but those mountains aren't the only ones. We've already passed the turn off for Laron and the pass of Col d'Aubisque, but we're heading to Argeles. I think we've got possibly maybe just under 30 kilometres to go, and some cloud cover. It's about 27 degrees, so it's quite warm, but yeah, beautiful. Can't wait to get there. Well, after leaving this beautiful spot by the river, we actually had an interesting adventure. That beautiful cycle path? Well, there were roadworks. And we thought we hit the jackpot when we were allowed by the roadwork people to divert around them. Big thumbs up. Oh no, the choke was definitely on us. Check out those gradients, hauling these pannier-loaded bikes up those dirt roads. Not fun, but we made it. Whoa, just 3 kilometres from Argeles. Wow. On the rail trail in, and familiar mountains all around. Feels like we're coming home. Feeling all the emotions, to be honest with you, all at once. But how are you feeling?
Fantastic. Nice to be back here in the familiar territory. Not that the rest of France hasn't been fantastic, but the Pyrenees is all being well where we will call home here in France. So it's fantastic to finally get here.
Yeah. Are we really here? Is it just a freaking dream? I don't know. These mountains look real though. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Just up around that corner there. Aubisque in the cloud. Further on, Tourmalet. Buzardin. Water cam over my shoulder. Oh man. And coming up to my personal favourite spot on the rail trail. I'll definitely stop here and show you. Just trust me. It's worth a stop. There's all these people here stopped, so that's how you know it's good. Here we go. The Cirque du Gavarnie. You back down to Pau. We're here, honey.
Yay.
Don't believe it. Any fish in the water? Look at that clear water. Oh, I feel like I just want to go and put my feet in it. Awesome rail bridge. Down there, just across the way, Argeles. Wow. The water flow through there. Clear crystal. I bet you it's fresh too, straight off the mountains. It's not been a hot summer here, but it is hot today. In the sun anyway. 32.5 degrees. How long has it been since we felt 32.5 degrees?
It doesn't feel too bad.
No, not at all. Anyway, we're almost here. Yeah, but happy to be here, and yeah, just a mix. It's been a hard push, perseverance, but on y va, Argeles! sunny morning, no clouds, blue sky, and watch this. The transformation from pack horse mule to lightweight machine has begun. It's gone from what, 33 to 35 kilos to probably sub 10. How do we feel about that? We will have wings. There's no rear racks, there's no panniers, there's no luggage, there's no tent, there's no electronics. Just us. And where are we headed? Via Bordeaux and Lac d'Estaing first, hopefully. What a stellar of a day. We're going to be climbing mountains, people. On y va! On the road to Lac d'Estaing, surrounded by mountains, my heart's just singing. Yoo! Look at them. All around, all you can hear is water, the streams. Had to turn off to Bordeaux, which we'll take as well, and straight ahead is Lac d'Estaing. What a place.
Dans l'assiette de charcuterie, vous avez la tranche de fromage. Alors, dans l'assiette de charcuterie, il y a du jambon, du pâté, du saucisson, une tranche de fromage de vache, le pain, un cornichon et un peu de beurre.
You Cirque du Tour avec la vache. My favourite road. Just make sure you don't go over here.
Oh yeah.
Like stay in the middle. This magical section of road between the Col de Salor and the Col d'Aubisque is called the Cirque de la Tour. It's my personal #1 pick of best balcony road in definitely the Pyrenees and perhaps all of France. If you suffer from vertigo, then make sure you don't look over the edge because there are sheer drops of probably 70, 80, 90, maybe even 100 metres. But it just makes for some stunning panoramas. It didn't matter how many times I've personally ridden this road in the past, I will never get sick of these views and I hope you enjoy seeing them here.
Keep going, keep going. Top of Orbisque, and in a word,
I'm happy.
but happy.
Woo! Do you want me to do a happy dance? I'm in a happy dance. I'm doing a happy dance. I'm in the mountains. I've wanted to be here for ages. I'm in a happy dance. Woo! Yeah. Woo! Come on. Venga.
So, after multiple big days on the bike, I think the food is still in deficit, so we need to smash anything and everything we can.
I'm going to get a Kinetic Coca, a Canette Orangina, deux baguettes, trois croissants, mille cent chocolatine.
From the top of Orbisque, over and out.
Good morning from the beautiful Cirque du Gavarnie. I believe that's what this river is now. We're just a few k's shy of the town of Argeles. Today we're doing what we always label a rest day ride, which is the Ride to Gavarnie, which is all uphill for 40 kilometres and 1,000 metres of climbing and an 80 kilometre ride all up. But
it's gentle gradients.
Yeah.
And a lovely ride along the valley with the river beside us. Road's a little bit busy today, but it's still a beautiful spot. We just pulled off the main road onto a side road and sitting by the river here, having a quick bite to eat and taking a few photos. So
yeah,
beautiful.
It's really nice. We're having a little Saint Emilion Viennoiserie, Violette, I believe is what it was called. This one's filled with citron. It's very tasty. I think both of us are just feeling, an accumulation of fatigue after 2 weeks on the bikes. Granted, the bikes feel like featherweights at the moment without any luggage on them, but I think legs are okay. It's just everything else is tired. Throw into the mix a little bit of hay fever for me. Great. The Pyrenees grass pollen strikes again, but it's just nice to have a day where there's no set agendas or plans. You don't have to be anywhere by a set time. We've got crepes to look forward to in Gavarnie and views like this. Let me show you the river properly. It's probably straight into the sun, but you can see it's just a beautiful spot, and mountains up through the gap everywhere, Tourmalet up over that way, and I love this place. From the Gave to Gavarnie, On y va! Cirque du Gavarnie! Yoo-hoo! And we love it! Le pan de sucre!
Pain of sugar.
Yeah, sugar bread camping. Look at that. Beautiful Cirque straight ahead. Behind us isn't too shabby either. How do you give it out of 10, Diggity?
What's that? This road?
Yep.
It's 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Beautiful, beautiful road.
Beautiful, beautiful road. 10 out of 10. Have a look at it again. Oh, yes. Look at those mountains.
And thankfully, we're not climbing up into those mountains today.
No further than Gavarnie and Crepes for us. We've done it before, it's hard yakka, but
Not today.
oh no. This is as hard as it's getting today. Love it. Stopped at our destination for today, or half-day destination, lunch stop. The beautiful UNESCO site that is the Cirque du Gavarnie. Now, it's a bit hard to make out because of this bright full sun haze, but just down there is, I don't know if it's Europe's or France's largest sort of drop waterfall. It's stunning. And yeah, water everywhere that rushes into the Cirque du Gavarnie River. There's a col de Tente, which is a extremely hard road cycling climb, is behind these mountains and then looks out onto these cirques. But a very, very beautiful natural spot in the Pyrenees. We're just parked down there to enjoy a little spot. There's Steve. And the small village of Gavarnie is just around the corner, which is where traditionally we always eat crepes. And we've made it to beautiful UNESCO site of Gavarnie, or the Cirque du Gavarnie. What a stunning place, what a stunning day. It's what time? Just after 1 in the afternoon, which is also perfect time for crepe
With banana and chocolate.
Yeah.
And cream, I think.
Normally, sometimes
ice cream.
Sometimes fraise, sometimes strawberries. Maybe I'll have 2 serves and I'll have 1 serving of crêpe citron. Not sure. I might go for a jambon baguette because I feel like I need something a bit more substantial. Anyway, beautiful blue sky day. You can tell there's lots of French people here at the moment. I'll pan around and just show you the Cirque. That's Steve being bitten by a little pesky French fly. I don't know if they're horse flies.
No, I didn't see that big.
We did see a donkey that didn't want to go before. Lots of kids get little donkey rides up there. So the Cirque is there, and there's a big waterfall which you cannot see behind trees. But even if you could see, the midday sun is right on it, so not the best.
It's hazy.
Very hazy. Too hard to really grab a photo of, but you can appreciate, appreciate that this is a stunning place to be.
I think the peaks around here
Over 3,200 metres, I think.
Yeah,
so
in
yeah,
elevation, so it's
yeah. And the border with Spain is literally over those peaks. So it's shared border with Spain, and beautiful mountains everywhere. Cirque du Gavarnie is over in that direction. Another beautiful place as well. La famous Argeles Escalier. Stairs of Argeles. You're never allowed to go for a drink at La Fleur's unless you climb the stairs. And how many stairs are there?
95 or 6.
95 or 6. There's one that you could count it as a step or not. Semantics, really. Here they are. We've already done the first 10 or so. Always love these sensational light poles with the geranium flowers just cascading down. And yeah. Are we halfway yet? I don't believe so. I don't believe we are. Stunning here. Blue sky day, which is fantastic. Loving it. We are having a complete rest off the bikes today, unlike us.
Deviation off the stairs.
Deviation off the stairs. No water running down the streets. It does look a bit damp in places. Not sure why. This place here is always stunning as well. L'Hotel Beausite. English spoken. Si parla italiano. Yeah, a nice place. Not one that we'd ever stay at, but always looks nicer this way. See? Mountains. And I love these roses here. Look at those. Absolutely stunning. They look like a David Austin rose. They're too high for me to be able to smell, but yeah, gorgeous. Climbing with a load, 11%. Help me. Here we are in our first tunnel, and the cool thing was we came into it and it was pitch black dark. Steve rode in a few metres and all of a sudden automatic sensor lights just came on. Take that, cycling infrastructure. The best. Now, are we ready for the tunnel noises? Woo! Oh, it's dark again.
And that brings to an end part 8 in our series. If you want to keep watching along, make sure to subscribe. If you like what you've seen so far, please give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions, make sure to leave us a comment. And until then, happy pedaling!